Hi, Marco. First of all, any team news aside from suspensions? Any new injuries? Any doubts?
Just the old situation with Niskins Cabano, Tom Carney as well will be out. Like Leibin Kurzawa will be the three players that will be out with injured, and plus João Palhinha.
Palhinha out for the suspension. How big a miss is that going to be for you?
He's being really important for us, of course, and of course when you cannot start with a player that is important for us, of course, it's a big miss. But at the same time, I see this situation and as a solution for the other to come in and to pop up. This is clear for him. Will be a different profile, different profile. The player that is going to play there in that position, but for sure he's going to show his quality and will be a good chance for him to perform at his best level.
Whoever comes in, you say it'll be a different profile. Does that mean that you have to perhaps change your approach as well?
No, not at all. Our approach will be the same. Just will be a different player there, but our approach and what we demand from that position will be the same.
We look at Solomon, who scored in the last 4 matches. 3 of those were coming off the bench because he started the other day. Is he difficult to leave out now given the form he's on? Has he played his way into a start?
No, he's being really important for us. He's being the decisive player last few weeks. But is what I'm always saying. He's being so important for us, like he's being William, that is playing in that position as well, like he's being Bobby, is being so important for us as well. And the other two that they are waiting for the chance, like Harry Wilson and DJ, Daniel James. For me, it's clear the situation. I understand the question, make all the sense about the goals and the so great finish that is last one again. But is really important for us. But I have to repeat the other two that they have been doing so well in that position as well.
Of course, he's here on loan at the moment. What is the situation there? He's playing so well. Are there moves being made? Talks being had?
As I said last week, the same, of course, was a long process for him to sign with us in that moment. Was one of the first targets for me, one of the first players that I put on the table for our board to do their best to sign with him. Of course, with all that situation with Shakhtar and that situation took a little bit more longer than we would like. At the end, we signed him on loan, and now we have to wait the right moment to speak with him, to sit with him again, and see what will be the decision. It's not something that is our focus right now. Of course, it's not for me and it's not for Manor to take care of this situation. We are focused on the next game and to take the best from him, and he's really focused in his role in this football club, and let's see what will be the future.
You talk about focusing on the next game. Obviously, Brentford coming up. They're in absolutely fantastic form themselves, 11 unbeaten in the league. When you played them earlier in the season, that was a tight game. Did you expect them to be putting up this sort of challenge across the whole season?
It was a very good game in my opinion. That first game, it was a very good one, a proper derby, if I can say. A fantastic start from ourselves, great reaction from them, and late goal that gave us the 3 points. They have been really consistent. They are really solid team. They are compact as well. They can be. They have some players in the attack line that can be a threat for any team in this competition. But at the same time, they are solid. They are compact. They are strong in the duels as well. I think will be a really tough one. I think will be a proper derby again. You are going to face a team in a very good form, as you said, and beaten last 11 games in Premier League. I think the numbers they speak for themselves, but. They know as well that they are going to face a strong Fulham side, a team that is going there to fight for the 3 points.
You used a phrase a couple of times there, a proper derby. We've heard other managers say before, particularly of London clubs, saying there are so many derbies with London clubs, and it actually makes it harder for London clubs across the season. Do you see it that way? There are so many rivalries and so many.
You can feel it. You can feel so many clubs year around. Of course, with some you can feel that they are a little slight special. Of course, with our neighbours is a little bit different. Of course, with Brentford last few seasons is a match that is growing in terms of the rivalry in that type of situation. But of course, when you have so many games in this city, of course, is always you feel something different. But I have to say that some of them they are different, and the last few games this rivalry between Fulham and Brentford grew a little bit more than in the past, and of course will be a special one.
Do you personally get a buzz off those matches?
No, it's always good. I have to say the players they enjoy it. We all enjoy to play in a good environment, in I like the intense games. I like this type of games. Everyone is with full focus in the game. The environment around is good. I think is something. It is important, definitely, for both football clubs, for the fan base as well. But at the same time, we have to prepare well and the best we can ourselves. And at that moment, after enjoy the game, enjoy what the game is giving you, and of course, prepare your players the best you can for them to enjoy. But enjoy it working hard, of course.
Thank you.
Thanks, Roger. James Scott.
Hi, James.
Marco, so you were just talking about Brentford there. Can I ask you a little bit about Thomas Frank and the job that he's done and what you think about the way his team plays?
No, he's doing a very good job. I think he's the way they, of course, after some seasons fighting to be promoted and finally they got it. Very good season last season. Growing during the season, finishing a good spot, and you can feel it that this season they are reaching different standards as well. They keep the same consistency. You can feel it. They are, as I said before, they are solid. They are compact, but they can keep that consistency. And at the other times they can be really ruthless in the attack line as well. They are a good side with a very good job from Thomas.
We've spoken about Manor Solomon, I should say, and the job that he's been doing the last 2 games. Obviously, 2 great goals that he scored. How important is his role in the team now in terms of taking that pressure off Alex Mitrovic as well in terms of the goal scoring?
Last 4 games, not just last 2. I have to say, even before that, the game against Sunderland at home to the FA Cup was his first debut of the season. His debut of the season as a starting 11 player, and he did really well. That Sunderland match, and of course all the other matches when he scored the first goal against Forest, and of course after the 3 goals in a row that he scored. He's been really important for us, decisive, coming from the bench. Last game from the start as well, and it's really important. It's really important, first of all, for him to get in a very good form and to can assist, can score, and always difficult for the players that they are going to face him. And of course for us as a team, when you have this type of players in so very good moment is really important. From the start, from the bench, always ready to help the team, and is everything what one manager wants.
The mood in the dressing room and on the training field must be really positive this week after the FA Cup victory. How much is that going to help as well? I mean, the league form's been fantastic for Fulham. You guys, flying high at the moment, but that must be another big boost heading into this game as well.
No, it's being a very good, not just week. It was a very good month for us, the February month. I have to say that our restart from the last World Cup break is being outstanding. Of course, with some things to improve always. The way we should have controlled some games. Last game is a good example. The way we started against Wolves, probably we should have started in a different way, definitely. But we have been doing really, really well. And of course, after you are getting good results as well, and as you expect and everyone expect, the mood is really good. Everything what we want as a football players and the football club is to get good results, for the players to feel more confident, to really believe that the way we prepare themselves and the way we are working make the sense to win football matches, to get the points, is everything what we want, of course, because that the mood is, as you expect, is really good.
And just lastly, for me, Palhinha obviously is a bit of a miss in the next 2 games, but will that change the way you set up at all, or will someone else slot in and be expected to?
No, it's not going to change. No, not at all. We have an idea. Of course, we have different strategies if you have to use, but not specific because Joao is not going to start the game. Another one will pop up. Another one will start the game in that position, and for sure he's going to play well.
Thanks, James. Emma, BBC London.
Hello, Marco.
Hi.
Who is that player going to be? Could it be Lukic who plays in that position?
No, as you know, you have 2 solutions for that position. Or Harrison Reed, that is a natural position for him. As you know, even last game he started on the bench. And when I made the change, when João came off, was Harrison Reed when he came in and he played last 10 minutes, probably the last game against Leeds, in that role, in a 6 role position, and will be between Harrison Reed and Lukic. Yes.
The win at home against Brentford was your first win as a Fulham manager in the Premier League. Do you remember that feeling? Do you remember feeling afterwards maybe a sense of confidence, a sense of belief?
I didn't remember that was the first one. Yes, was what I know that was the third game of the season, of course, after the Liverpool match at home and the Wolves away match. And it was a good game, was a proper derby, as I said before. Two strong sides, very good reaction from them after a fantastic start from ourselves, and it was a good one. Okay, it was our first win in that period. Was an important one, and let's hope we can keep this feeling against them and we can win the game.
Did you believe even then that Fulham were going to have such a good season? Did you think even then we're not going to be fighting relegation this time?
It's difficult in that moment. Of course, if you ask me in that moment if I was thinking what will be our future in 3 or 4 months' time, it was not important. If you ask me now what will be our future in 2 months' time, it will not be important for us. Of course, the feeling in that moment was clear, even before the game, that we started the season like we wanted. That first game was important for us as a statement, and we did it. Going to play away from home against Wolves and coming just with 1 point, but with a clean sheet was another good feeling, even if you miss a penalty in that game. And of course, after the third game of the season, we got the 3 points in a proper derby. It was a good start from ourselves. If it will be a sign that we are not going to fight or we are going to fight in that moment, I was not thinking on that.
I think Palhinha scored and took his shirt off in that game. He scored the other night in the cup and didn't take his shirt off. Have you told him not to take his shirt off anymore when he scores?
No, it's important for him to. The emotion of the players is really important. It's something that we as football people don't want to take from them. That is emotion, the passion when they celebrate something, but at the same time they have to understand the rules. And of course, if you can control this type of situations, will be always a good help, because we'll take some cards from you.
It's going to be a new ground for you, a new ground for some of the fans as well. It would mean a huge amount to them to do the double over Brentford.
Yes, for sure will be a very good atmosphere in that stadium. The environment will be a derby environment, in my opinion. Will be, of course, their fan base, they will be behind their team for sure. Our fans, they will be there. We are going to feel them 100% sure, like we felt always when we play away from home this season. Very good example, the game against Brighton, how they supported the team from the first until the last minutes of the match, and how they celebrated with the team, and we want to feel the same.
Fulham and Brentford are two of the teams that score most of their goals from set pieces. I just wonder how much work you do on set pieces, both offensively and defensively.
We work really hard on that. They are important moments in the game. They can be decisive today in football, that type of situations as well, and it's something that we work on. Definitely, we know that we are going to face a team that they are really strong in this type of moments, the long throws as well. They are one team that specifically in that situation they are strong as well, but they know at the same time that they are going to face a team that prepare well that type of situations and can punish them as well. I think will be, because that I said, I think will be a proper derby, a good fight between both teams that can punish each other in many ways.
And finally for me, sorry, a question on the FA Cup. I don't know if we've heard your reaction to the fact that we've got to go to Manchester United next.
We are going to have time to talk about it, but okay, we are really pleased because we got the quarters final. We deserve it, and we are there. The right moment we are going to talk about the Man United game, but of course, if you want to be there, if you want to play quarters final of the FA Cup, you have to be able and to be ready to play against any team in this competition. And there was the draw, and for sure in the right moment we are going to prepare well ourselves to go there for that FA Cup time.